Onto the bridge.
Onto the bridge.
Onto the bridge. Draw a card.
I didn't shuffle.
Shuffle.
Alright. Got the headaches. 3.
3 board breaks, pay 2 energy to catch yourself or fall. Right. So I will draw 4. So I moved a fair distance across the bridge.
Oh, we gotta do this again?
You have to keep going till you get across. 5, you made it across.
Alright.
Gain 1 level is what it says. 3, so I gotta pay energy. 1, pay 1, and I'm losing all my energy here. So the other 5 is going to be buried, I'm sure. 2, that's 2 energy. And 4.
Good 5.
Nope, that's a 2. That's 2 more, down to 2 energy. 4. Another fair distance across the bridge. And a 1. Pay 1 energy, so I'm down to 1. So that must be the other 5. Like I said, at the bottom. So, goodbye energy. So we made it, so now we're going to try this again. Drawing 2 number cards.
2. And a 5.
See what I can do here. 1, 2. This is looking good. 4. 4. What the heck? Can't roll a 5 or a 2. That's it. Ha! We gotta leave again. Wow, this
Wait a minute, I didn't shuffle those. Yeah.
What the heck, Dan?
Sorry. Rewind.
Jeez.
Something. 10.
Yeah, there's 2 of each.
Alright, one more time. We got a 1 and a 2.
Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not good. Can't roll 1 or 2 now.
Roll it.
Ah, I did roll 1.
Alright, you roll last one.
Oh, yeah. No.
Ah.
Nope. Oh, it says 1 player must attempt to roll these numbers. So.
Oops. Okay, well you got 2 more rolls then.
Probably still can't get it, too. Ah, oh, there it is.
On the last roll. Yeah.
Awkward, but moving on. Now we move on to sacrifice. A reflecting pool sits before a magical portal of some kind. Looking into the pool, you realize you must sacrifice what you see in the reflection to go on or leave. Players take turn rolling and sacrificing. Sacrificing is not mandatory, and only those that do sacrifice may continue. So if you're sacrificing, obviously that's what we're doing. If you roll 1 or 2 equals blood, which reduces your health to 1. 3 and 4 is power, reduce your energy to 1. 5 and 6 is wealth, discard all of your item cards.
This is going to suck.
Yep. Discard all of your item cards.
Awesome.
That's what it says. Don't worry, I'll probably lose like all my health. Nope. Reduce my energy to nothing. Well, it's already to nothing, so.
I have nothing to fight with.
Well, now we're on to parry. Ahead is a long, winding hallway. The ceiling seems to have several odd-looking spouts, most likely parts of a trap. Players at this step take turns to draw cards. And you do it 3 times. Each number drawn relates to an elemental attack. You may play your own element spell to block the attack. This doesn't make sense.
That sure does not.
So we don't have any. Maybe there's something else. No, this is plunder phase. Do not resolve plunder phase, but this is the parry phase. So we can't block the attack, basically. You may play your own element spell to block attack, or you may play a spell that negates damage under effect. You cannot block or negate the elemental attack, you must apply its effect to yourself. Any player that survives this step gains 1 level and may continue on to the next step. Oh boy. So what do we got? Oh boy. So it looks like we're going to be taking 2s or 3 damages. So let's see. 3 times we got to draw all cards. So this is going to hurt a lot.
4.
4 is ice, which is 2 damage. 3 is water, which is 2 damage. 1 is fire, 2 damage. 2 earth is 2 damage.
4.
And its effect. And its effects. Well, you don't have any cards, so you have to look at that. Earth. Oh, it says I gain earth, I gain 2. Take 2 damage, but you gain 2 damage, 2 health. Interesting. Water. Gain 2 energy. So I had what, a 3 and a 2. So 3 is water, so I gained 2 energy out of that. What did you have? You had
1 and 2 4s.
1, 2, 4. 1 is fire, you don't have any cards. And then 4 is ice, so it's 2 damage and deduct 2 energy. One more card is a 2, which is earth. Take 2 damage, but gain 2 damage, so nothing happens, basically. Hooray! We made it. Now, come back here, page 16. Okay, as you enter the main treasure room, you spot an extra passageway leading further into the mesa. Someone has opened it, and you can only assume it was the vault's owner. Making your way down the passage, you begin to hear voices, which grow louder as you approach whatever you're heading to. The walls that have carved insets, in which are rare oddities being showcased, the bones of a lanthrope, magical weapons, and fascinating, well-made taxidermies of strange creatures. You enter a chamber filled with many more oddities. Some are displayed on pedestals, while most have been haphazardly thrown into piles around the room. At the back of this chamber is a throne carved out of the mesa itself, adorned with gold ornamental inlays. A shaft of light from a hole in the ceiling descends onto a small group gathered around it. One of them, the previously cloaked individual you saw in Dragon's Alley, stands up from the throne. They slowly untie their cloak and throw it aside. It's a woman, to your surprise. As her hands begin to light up, the other bandits scurry to the side, watching in anticipation. You're able to spot what they were huddled around now, your anima. The anima spins around and shoots up into the air. "Master!" it shouts, quickly powering on. This seems to surprise the woman, who takes a step back, hands dimming. You can feel yourself connect with the anima again as a rush of elemental energy washes over you. setting your senses ablaze. Master kept their promise. Anima is thankful. So, all players may put their elemental cards back into a hand or stash. All players may also select signatures according to their current level. Players may freely organize their stash in hand. All players may also increase their energy to max. So we get our elements back, thank goodness.
Did we get another signature?
Yes, select signatures according to their current level. I don't know what that means.
Oh, our 16, so we get another one.
Oh, right, I got you. So we'll get one more spell added in. And there's a lot more reading, a lot more action.
But they exalt. Immune to all damage, everybody. Choose. I'll take Siphon. Draw a number card and choose to steal that much of health or energy. So that would be nice. Okay, now that that's done, the woman sends away her lackey to retreat into a chamber off to the side. Come closer, Grimslinger, she commands. You do so cautiously, your anima hiding behind your back. She's dark-skinned with pure white hair and glowing eyes. Curiously, she almost looks like a Grimslinger, though the details aren't quite right. I'm very impressed with you. I shouldn't be, I suppose, but I am. It's not easy to get in here. She gently reaches out and grabs your face, turning your head side to side, carefully studying it. She lifts up one of your arms and runs a finger down your many blue Grimslinger veins. As she turns away to sit back down in her throne, you spot a large metallic object attached to her back. Yes, I am the notorious Bandit King, but please, call me Althea, I guess? We'll go with that.
I don't know. We'll go with Althea. I'm
guessing that isn't what you're interested in, though, is it? Are you a Grimslinger, you ask, puzzlement in your voice. Yes and no. I used to run with Icarus back in the day. Way back in the day, she chuckles. I was one of the first he experimented on in that godless temple of his. Back then he barely knew what he was doing. Experimenting on chickens and vermin before moving on to something more challenging. Me. I'd grown too fond and trusting of him. I still remember being strapped down on that table, staring at the floor as he cut me open. If only he knew magic half as well as he knew how to lie, it wouldn't have hurt so bad. But I remember those machines taking me apart and putting me back together again. Tell me, did he do so like with you? I can't recall any of it, you reply. That's sweet of him. I'm guessing it's because of me he added that little quirk. I could live with the curse and the pain, but what he's planning on doing, I can't be a part of it. He's made us into gods, but really we're just monsters, aren't we? His monsters. I stole your anima to lead me back to Icarus' temple. Because of my rebellion, he banished me and moved the temple. And I've got to find it. I have to stop him. She stands at the other bandits enter the room again, and with them an incredibly large creature shackled in chains, thrashing about. It's nothing against you personally, but I'm going to kill you and use the anima to find the temple and blow it to hell, she says as they remove the chains. So, we must fight a Peyote Scorpion and Althea at the same time. Pick a player to fight Althea alone. If there is only one player, do not fight the Scorpion. To set up the duel with Althea, you must use a regular Grimslinger health tracker. Place Althea's portrait card on top of it and set her health to 10. Her skill deck will consist of the standard 6 elements as well as the light and dark elements. Let's start with that much. So she is actually on the back of the Witch King.
Oh!
That is her, but we'll need a health track. So we'll start at 10. Each element, and the white and dark. Ice, dark, water, earth. Light should be here somewhere. Light. 2, 6, 8. Alright. Okay, so that'll be her hand. Let's see. When Althea has depleted her skill deck, it will automatically reload. Althea is immune to all card effects except for element cards. She will only take the effect of an opposing element card if it beats the card she played that turn, regardless of its number. She will automatically apex and win any situation that would normally result in a face-off, unless a player uses Surge, in which case Althea's card and her targeted player's card will be discarded. If the player dueling her is defeated, players must choose a new player to duel. The player dueling Althea is excluded from any effect that Peyote Scorpion skill cards may have.
I only have 4 health.
Let's see. Setting up the Scorpion as you would for a normal creature duel. Add the gigantic and strong creature modifiers to it. Any player not dueling Althea must duel the Scorpion. If the Scorpion is defeated, players may then join the duel against Althea. In the next turn, Althea's cards will have their effects applied to any additional players dueling her unless they play an element that beats hers. If more than one player is dueling Althea, she will gain +1 number value to the effect of any card she plays. Additional players dueling Althea can only damage her if they play an element spell that beats the one she plays, regardless of its number. Additional players may surge to discard the card Althea played that turn, in which case any element card played against her will apply its effect. If
any player plays a card against Althea and it would result in a face-off, she will automatically win. This will only apply in all players. If Althea is defeated before the Scorpion, the player dueling Althea may dare join against the Scorpion, so we basically have to fight both of them and beat them both.
Awesome.
Yeah, sounds great. So, let's get this Scorpion out here. It's like a normal thing. So how much health? 9 health and 9 energy. 9 health. And 9 energy. This also gets these strong. Gigantic and strong, I think.
Yes.
Strong. And gigantic. Great. So that means the creature gets +2 to starting health per player. +2 to both starting and max per player. So instead, it will have 13 and 13. And then strong, this creature gets +1 damage to any skill card it plays that does damage. So let's leave the strong on top, because it just, the reminders, it gets a +1 whenever the damage card comes up. So who do you want to fight?
I'll take out the Scorpion. I'm gonna blood feast 4 times. Right in a row.
Alright, I guess I'll take her on. It's gonna be great. Well,
Then we'll have cards left over when
shuffle her card deck.
have cards left over when I come to fight her.
Okay. She's got 10 health. Alright, so this is going to be fantastic. Oh boy. What to do, what to do. So play lightning. Hopefully she doesn't have hers. You ready?
Yep. Blood feast.
Okay. So your blood feast is 2 damage.
And 2 energy. Or 1 energy, sorry.
Alright, so your Scorpion's down to 11. But it plays Hoot and Holler. It's going to make quite an unsettling ruckus. Lose 3 energy, and the creature gains 3 energy. So 15 energy. However, let's see what she does. Oh, she does wind. Good, it's nothing to do with mine. So she will do 1 damage to me. But I have to get rid of 3 cards randomly. Oh boy. That one, and the bottom. Oh, shoot. That's not too bad, but still. Anyway, I do 3 damage to her, so she's down to 7. But she also gains energy, but she doesn't have an energy tracker, so... She played wind so well. She played wind, so I'm going to play ice now. With the combination of a hand cannon. So it'll be +1. Oh, the Scorpion does... Oh, it didn't do any damage. Never mind. I was going to say +1, but no damage. So... Ready?
Yep. Blood feast again.
Is 2 is 9, 14. Scorpion's Bulwark. Shuffled into the sand and tucked in its appendages, transforming into an almost impenetrable fortress of unknown. Well, it's 5. Well, that's right, you went first anyway. This creature gains 3 health and immune to all effects, so actually that's pretty good to play that first. So we'll gain 3 health though. So it's up to 12 now. Alright, so she's going to play Earth. So I take 2 damage. She gets 2 health back. So I'm going to do Ice. It's going to do 3 damage with my combined Arcane Cannon. So 3 damage down to 6 health for her. And she gets rid of 2 energy, but there's no energy. I just played it because I knew she was going to beat it. Water's going to be next. I'm going to play Water next. You're going to Bloodlust again. It's 2 is 10, 1 is 13. Scorpion. Frenzy with an impressive burst of energy. They came at each of us and they meant harm. Take 5 damage. Any foe can pay 3 energy to dodge it and avoid taking damage, which would actually be 6 because it's plus 1. Just 3 energy.
I don't have.
Oh, you don't have any. Okay, so I took 6 damage.
Banking on it. Not happening.
Alright, so she's going to play Ice. So I'm playing Water. So she does 2 damage to me. I do. And deduct 2 energy. So 7, which I'm playing Water. Target takes 2 damage, down to 4. But I gain my 2 energy right back.
Lightning.
No, I'll play. Should have 4 health left. Let's see what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to use my anima in the standoff phase here. We lose 3 energy, and we get 5 cards back. Alright, so now I got my cards back here. I think I'm just going to do gently and do lightning. Okay, so this one is hide. So you can say joke's on them and rest up, deactivate any cards, or you can roll to search. You want a low number.
How much do I get for resting?
1 health, 2 energy. Okay, she plays fire. My Jantler goes first, killing her. 4 damage. Got her.
Huh.
Take it. So she has been defeated.
I wish my plan would work. I'm gonna play Bloodlust.
You're going to do Bloodlust. I'm going to play Earth. So we'll see what the Scorpion has. Oh, peyote poison. The creature scuttled back a few steps and buried its face in the sand. It then commenced spraying some fluorescent green pungent liquid at us. All foes take, well, it'll be 5 damage with +1, and any unresolved cards foes have will now target self. But you can pay 3 energy to evade the poison and ignore the effect of the card.
Playing 3.
So I'm going to do 2 damage to it and get 2 health back. And you?
Okay, it'll be added to the next card that I play that does damage. So he would have done how many? 5?
Yeah, he would have done 5 damage, but if you evade it, then he doesn't do any of the damage.
It done 2 more. 7. Total.
What'd your card say?
Any damage done to you this turn, even if it's blocked or negated, will be added to the next card you play that does damage.
So that would be the next turn. He's only played 1 card. Unless it tells you to. So you have to wait till the next turn to play that.
Okay.
On your next card, so you just add all that. So anyway, we'll just go with the next one then. What am I going to do? It's a scorpion card.
I got it. I do not have a second play. I don't have the energy.
But you're going to do a lot of damage, huh?
Oh yeah, it's dead. It's a 5 too.
Well, I'll just play, I'm going to play Siphon. It's my new one. I'll play Siphon.
Okay.
2 energy. Let's see what he's got. An 8. What's yours go at?
5.
So yours will go first. So what do you got?
I'm doing the 5 that you would have done to us,
So that's 3.
and then 2.
2, which kills it.
Again.
You killed the scorpion. Hooray! I have to play a Siphon. Let's go back way. Hooray, we won. At least that part, anyway. So, that means... Part 5, Sobering End. Althea falls to her knees and most of her body blown away and broken. You can see inside her, wires, blood, and fluorescent white liquid spilling out. It starts to heal, but the machine on her back sparks and the process halts. She looks down at her hands, now mostly metallic bone and machine, then back up at you. The haunted, agonizing look in her glowing eyes hits you in the gut. Icarus is not our messiah, she chokes out, blood spewing from her mouth. He's our destroying angel. You will see. You will see. Finally, she collapses. The device on her back begins making a startling, high-pitched hum. Uncertain about it, you decide to hightail it out of here. Your journey back to Valley Haven is steeped in deep thought. You undoubtedly feel a greater bond with your anima, realizing now that it's a part of you, a new you, which is only now beginning to awaken after this trial by fire in the Valley of Death. You can't help but ponder on Althea's parting words. Is Icarus lying to the Grimslingers? What is Icarus' plan that she felt had to be stopped at all costs? Should you have spared her life and joined her cause? Are the Grimslingers really monsters? Does it matter? Is there a good side or a bad side to be on in the Forgotten West? Which side should you be on? Do you even have a choice? Who is Icarus anyway? Where did he come from? How did he end up here? What was he doing during the time he spent with Hephaestus? What is his favor he needs from the Witch King? These thoughts swirl in your mind for several hours. What is the point of escaping the Forgotten West, Anima, you ask? To be free, it replies. Free from what? What's out there that isn't here? The stars, Master. The stars. The Grimslingers had made their mark on the Valley of Death. Tall tales to be told for ages to come. Round tavern pints and campfire vigils. The last anyone saw of them, they were headed out of the valley with some old man toward Hell's Mouth Canyon. There's a new saying around the Valley of Death now. Best hope the blue eyes ain't looking at you. Congratulations, you have completed the Valley of Death campaign! Dun, dun, dun. After dying several times and reworking everything.
What I had before I died.
Yeah. So, it was really good.
I like it.
Really
a lot.
Pretty fun. Just random and pretty diverse way of doing all this mechanics and stuff in this game. It's really neat. Even the bad guys.
Oh yeah.
Well developed. Well developed indeed.
Artwork fan. Frickin' tastic.
Oh, yeah.